I just got text actually this week. Didn't I send you one? Get up.
We should call them. Right
737.
737-249-6491.
I feel really bad if this wasn't a scam.
You want me to call them?
Of course, I don't want to call them.
Okay, perfect. Right now, we are going to check out one of Mamadou's scams. We have the plausible scammer. His name is Chris Kwan. He's the creative TV company. How are you today? Like so many smiley faces. I'm Chris Kwan. I work as a coordinator with the Create TV company. We do video productions and other types. I found your contact on the film production resource. What the fuck is that? Is that a place?
I'm assuming it's like a crewing site or something.
I found you on the film production resource place.
Of course.
Yes, of course, that place. I hope you're vaccinated and staying safe. That's what I say to my ex.
Wink at a gun.
So no worries. Thanks. I appreciate the response. We have a project shoot between the 23rd and 29th of August.
A project shoot.
A project shoot, by the way. Yeah, one of those. Not a filming or a shoot or a project. Just, let's mix mash them together. He's pointing out the keywords to watch out for, people. So
is that what I'm doing?
Yes, you are though.
I feel terrible if this was a real person. We're just making fun of his English.
I mean, he's just
dude,
trying
I'm
to
from China. I'm sorry.
He's like, seriously. Oh man. You're like, what's the right? Believe I'm in production that whole month. I'll confirm. Okay, please do. In the meantime, it would be great if you can shoot your resume, portfolio, link, or any information about your work to me at thecreativecompany@aol.com.
And also, you have to realize they found me on a creative resource site, so they should already have that info.
Yeah.
And I've already sent them my website. But it's like, I don't know what they want to do with our resumes. I think that's where they get all our phone numbers to text us this nonsense.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking...
Because that's what, the first few times I'm like, it's just my resume. It's on LinkedIn. My
Can't
home
you
address
just get it?
is on
But
there.
they have probably bots that just fucking copy and paste the shit. Yep. So they wanted it they're like, do all the hard work for us while we screw you over. Okay, please do. In the meantime, it'd be great, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then they're like, pay rate for AC is $600 a day. See, and then because they're starting to push that money on you. Like, that's where they get pushy, right? And they're just start to get demanding about giving you payments even. You're like, whoa. Let's talk about this. When there's no free money, people. There's no free money.
If it's too good to be true,
it's too good to be true. That's definitely the case.
Because the people who have good money to pay you don't have to beg you and find you on websites. They have their resources.
They have their resources,
they have their team.
And you can have easy relationships. It's just not going to be like this. This is not the thing. I'm going to call him actually. Let's just do this. Should I star 67 him? Probably, right?
Yeah, you can dial it for mine.
737. I'll bleep this out if he's real. If not, everybody call and bother this person. 249-6491.
The last time I tried to help this Mamadou kid out.
Let's tell you what, motherfucker.
I'm going to get an email tomorrow from my professor. Hey, I have a colleague from China who's reaching out to you.
Yeah, he's pissed. He's pissed.
Look out for his text. Of course.
All right.
You going on speaker?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Tell him you found his number on a creative resource.
Motherfuckers. They all have this. This is what this color marketing does this too. Yeah, the same intro.
Music.
Yeah, have nice music. Hold,
What's
please. Chris Kwan. He also was in the 2012 Olympics.
Has been forwarded to the voicemail for Joni Kapoor.
Hello, is this Johnny Kapoor? I am trying to reach you right now. It would be super cool if you got back to me. That would be great.
Can you just put on there, just a disclaimer that Mamadou is not aware of what this podcast enlisted. I thought this was about production.
His thing.
No, one of my friends just told me he fell for it before and they ruined his bank account because they sent him the money and they were like, well, we sent you too much. So just keep the whole, because he knows we're going to send you a deposit. But then it was just keep the whole productions rate. We trust you. But can you do us a favor since you're in America and we're having trouble wiring? Pay the caterer, pay this person.
Pay this off here.
And it felt great. This man says you $10,000 tomorrow and they was only supposed to send you $6,000. You're like,
okay.
And they're like, just send another 19 and keep the rest. And then when they come take the money.
What happens with that process? I'm so curious. So then they basically file a claim or something. It's just kind of what is it?
I don't know where the money comes from. If it's a stolen check and then when you find out you reverse it. But either way, the bank's going to take the money back.
Yeah, it gets reversed.
It's going to be negative $10,000 and you've already sent one of their accounts real money.
Yeah.
So,
oh wow, from your account. Yep. Yeah. So they take it from you.
if you have 50,000 and you send 2,000, you're gonna wind up at 30, what's that? What's the math there? 32,000? 30, negative 30? I don't know.
So, so say they send you 10, you send out 2, then you're minus 10 and the 2, so you're minus 12. And that's effed up because there's so many, pay the caterers. I don't know how many times somebody's like, can you film now my kid's birthday? When you know that they're shitty, you're like, okay, that's fine. But I have another one here that is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can't really tell. Now looking back, you know, my afterthought on it, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, this is pretty ridiculous at this point, me seeing this stuff here.
My people are always like, they're never too good to be true. It's always like 600 a day is fair.
Yeah,
you want it to be true.
$20,000 for your kid's birthday party.
But there are people who pay money that way, but they don't reach out to random people on the internet. They go to they Google you and find the best.
They call you. There's a reason why. Like it's.
They're more worried about you ripping them off. So, yeah.
Yep. I have a business meeting coming up soon and would like you to capture the event. Please let me know if you'd love to be part of it. I'll wait for your response. Thank you. And so then I'm like, hey, Patricia, yes, I'd love to help with recording your meeting. I just need a little bit more information on time, date, location, and size of the event. If you'd like to give me a breakdown here as well as a call, you can reach me directly. Bloop, 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 insert number. So then this is the project description, right? This is where you get the list of things. So like project 1, to capture all the presentations of our main and guest speakers along with the audience of the first day, second day, May between 10, blah, 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 tea, coffee break in between, PowerPoint slideshow views. And, you know, it kind of goes project 2, which is also weird that they're doing in projects. Details of the project. Also a lot of project word. Okay, this is what got me. We are looking forward to host about 42, right? All written out, and then in
the number
42, and then guests from the UAE, and 4, the number but weird, other from North America, which includes all our company officers. Kindly get back to us with full quotation for the project as soon as possible. And they always say some shit like this. Kindly get back to us as soon as possible. Like, that's like a red flag for me. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, because if you have money, trust me, I will
kindly
get back to
me,
you as
blah,
soon
blah,
as
blah, blah.
possible.
Like, nobody says that. Like, get the fuck out of here. And also, it was like some kind of weird rock concrete company that was like from somewhere in like the Middle East. The name of the company is Al Zaruni and Al Kawaha Co. Limited, UAE, right? And I was like, cool, we can do this above. And I'm just, you know, I fucking come up with this little amount of made up numbers as we do as freelance entrepreneurs in the beginning. You're like, cool, I think this fits about right.
But no. I have a very strong price set and a pay rate, of course. Well, yes, I know my rates off the. We start texting. Hey, how much do you charge for this?
Okay, so we can get into a whole payment thing too as well. But side note on that, because I want to say I actually did do my due diligence of being like, what's my budget? What are my expended bills? How where is my money going? How much have I purchased in assets? How long and how much do I need to make per hour, per the years and the amount of weeks I'm going to work, calculated by the amount of money I've spent, and then how much the money I want to make. And then I did that. Yeah, I actually have a calculator.
I want to make as much money as Hope.
Yeah.
That's my goal for this year.
What? And I
this beautiful studio you have here with the live-in cat. You know?
Yeah, he's my boss.
You know you're making money when you have an animal on set.
Yeah, animal on set. He's got a bow tie. He's calling the shots.
Got red lights and green
Can't
lights.
fuck around with
Google
that.
everywhere.
Google's always everywhere. I keep telling them ways to pay me. I was like, sure, fine, whatever. And I was like, you can pay me this way. And it's definitely not check. And they're like, we have received quotation proposal and have decided to hire your company for the photography job. It was like, also what? It's like definitely a video job. Please book the dates down for us, and 50% deposit will be mailed to you. I will need your payment information in the following format below so I can have the 50% deposit payment and address and mailed to you. We will also firmly hold the date as ours. Okay. All right. So then it's like talking about all this shit. Full name on check, mailing address with apartment room number, no P.O. box, 50% deposit amount due. Hope to read back from you soon. It's like, wow, we're falling off the rails here. You know what I mean? It's just getting bad. And then I send it. I'm pretty sure, but I didn't give them an apartment number or anything. I just wanted to see where this would go. You know what I mean? I was like, whatever, it could be $6,000, could not be, who cares? And I was like, I just gave him my Addy. I'm like, it's all good. And then I was like, fuck this, I'm out.
You really was having... She's scrolling past, like, emails
Yeah,
just for days. Like, y'all were really in communication. You were really thought you were about to do something.
I was like, it's going to be
with this
something here.
meeting.
I was like,
This
oh,
business
boy.
meeting.
Well, I had just secured a business venue for
And you were like,
taking
nice.
meetings. I was like,
More
maybe
project
this is my
shoots.
thing. I was like, more project shoots for the Rock Foreign Company. It's cool.
Yes.
Like, I'm working at the biggest one in Chicago
I'm gonna be
downtown.
rich.
Convene. It's great. This is my calling now to make my corporate hustle. I'm like, it's probably just makes sense. Maybe I don't know. And then I tell her to like pretty much fuck off. I was like, is there an easier method of payment? I've never received a shipped check before. I can always take a card payment, credit or debit via my processor, which seems like less of a hassle and easier on both ends. Let me know. And she's like, it's already been mailed out, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, that works. I was like, who's going to sign my contract? I was like, let me know. And then she was like, we received status from American sponsor minutes ago that your payment has been mailed out again. However, payment of $3,880 was addressed and mailed out to you by the company. The sponsor could not issue it out separately because it's important to them to send out the sponsoring funds in a single check for audit reference. The amount was assigned to the event planner for logistic purposes. Please deposit the total amount when get the FedEx envelope, and the event planner's funds should be given to him when the check get cleared. You just need to deduct your 50% deposit payment from the total funds and send the rest amount to the event planner, who will be needing the funds for the event logistics, which include lighting, etc. Sorry for not telling you about this earlier. I thought things will work out without an issue. I will wait for your response. Please also send the contract also, is what they said. They're like, good morning, Hope. Lower the details for the check. At this point, I just stopped talking. I was like, fuck this. And I was like, fuck your check. I was like, get
Keep
out
the
of here.
check?
Oh, yeah. I got it right here, guys.
You never cashed it?
Nope, not at all. Nope. You want to know why, guys? Because it also is really funny, too, that I got this. And I was already pissed because I think we were talking via text or something. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I was like, leave me alone. And so then they still sent the check. Giant old FedEx thing. And it's from the International Symposium on Fireworks Society Limited.
Of course,
I was
Wisconsin.
Like, of course. Nice. I'm from Wisconsin. So then I look at their website, right?
What if it's real?
National. No. See, because I contacted. I was like, hey, guys, guess what? Got an email from someone requesting photography and videography services in Chicago. And they sent a check. Do you sponsor? I sound like a bot at this point. Do you sponsor?
Ain't that what it is?
They say they work for Alzamo Hari, blah, blah, blah. And then they're all like, I'll send them a picture, right? And they're like, thank you so much for bringing the scam to our attention. The check is bogus. I have taken the following action. 1, the checking account which appears on the fraudulent check has been canceled. And 2, BMO Harris Bank's fraud division has been notified. Kindly regards, Roger.
Thank you, Roger.
The president of the International Symposium on Fireworks Society Limited.
What
but
if that's
honestly,
them?
I think they're a scam. I know there's scammers.
Because it's like, what CEO answers emails from random people?
Also,
No.
he's like, why is that? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? So let's look at their website really quick, International.
Because that happened to me where I emailed someone out of Colorado, and they're like, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you're not the first person to inform us. Thanks for letting us know. And I was a little disappointed because I wanted that job. That job sounded great.
Yeah. That sucks that you're just like, oh shit. Well, I guess they're just getting brutal. Like their information got thrown around.
If I ever do it, I'm gonna use what's yours? Digital.
It sounds like somebody who would be scamming you. Digital Distortion Productions.
Digital
It's like,
distortion. Yeah, I just threw together some words.
Just threw together some words real fast.
It's me in a wig.
Hi,
I'm Hope.
Blonde wig. Hi, I'm Hope here from Digital Distortion Productions.
I have $20,000 for a project shoot.
Yes, I wanted to.
Need a crew.
This is your website.
Oh, that's a kick-ass website.
It's like, really? But they've actually kept it up. Yes. I know. It's like Malta 2021. Like, what is going on here?
Such a simple site, though.
Where's their Facebook page?
It's at the bottom. So you know they're real because there's also a Facebook page. You can't be fake with a Facebook page. Go back to the earliest post.
Oh, you can be fake with a Facebook
Go down to the earliest post. I bet you it's like... Okay, they got it.
No, because this happened in 2019. So, like, what's going on? But, like, what are they doing, though, right? This isn't hard to have. It's always, like, save the date.
I feel like it was all in 3 days.
Call for papers. Should we call Roger right now and talk?
Try it. He'll pick up. Is that Roger?
I'm not sure. That was probably Roger.
That's Quan right there.
Quan's there hanging out. You son of a bitch. He's cool.
The worst part I think about all this is that this is how we get a lot of our work. Because I've had one where I kept calling my friend who's a producer. I'm like, you sure this is your friend? She's like, yes, you're good.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even give my real social. I gave him something because I'm like, I'm not giving it. Because like so many companies use LLCs when they're traveling. Yep. So you Google it and there's nothing. And then they'll use like your company to handle all the coordination of PAs.
So it looks bigger than it is.
But I'm like, I've never heard of digital distortion. And who the hell's Hope? And I look at your LinkedIn. And
it's like maybe, I don't know.
Because I wouldn't have took that one, but it wound up being CBS. It was like Amazing Race, and it was like 10 days of work. But the way they handled like the hiring,
it was so weird.
The only reason I trusted it was because my friend vouched for whoever was doing it.
The crewing company with it all, and then you're just like, oh, okay, because it is so shady. And usually the producer or the person who's booking you is so busy anyways that honestly they just like aren't going to respond, or they're going to do it fast and short. And I've worked on
a PA using their email.
Now I don't ever have a problem with this, but like I had, for SEO purposes, I put my businesses on so many directory listings so I could get really good juicy SEO stuff happening. So I put myself on all the directories, and I knew I was kind of opening myself up to it a little bit, but I was like, fuck it. Like, reaping the results of having it will be so much better. And then, I feel like there's just a season for it too. It's like the photography, videography season. They just come out of the woodwork. So
fall.
Yeah. And just seeing the layout and the depth they can go, right? There's some that are just ridiculous. But it is how we get our work. And as freelancers, you don't want to just like shut them down right away because you just don't know, right?
There's a part of you that hopes it's real.
Yeah,
there's a part of you like, that's a good day rate for 20 days in a row.
Like, goddamn.
Take August off.
I know. It's like, I'll do this kid's birthday party for $10,000.
Maybe he's just a foreigner. Foreigners predict productions.
All the time.
You never know.
All the time,
It never works out.
It never works out.
Maybe we're on the wrong side of the business.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Maybe we're producing the wrong parts.
So, that was my beginning stage of production being scammed. It was like a lot of these like time wasting, aggravating, putting together, and we already know as freelancers and people pricing ourselves is the fucking worst. So we just will be like, oh no, we have to price ourselves now. And like you do spec off of so many factors, right? It's like, what does the client want? What is this worth to them? Like how much business is it going to bring them? How much is this going to take from me? Right. And like when you're at a certain level, but at certain things, I was changing a lot of stuff up. So pricing would take forever. And this was just like fucking double slap in the face. And I was just starting out. I was like, oh God, they can even come after you as for sex, right? Like they could be like, hey, want to see this video? Just pay a little bit more.
Yeah,
say that one real fast.
Me for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was a picture he was holding.
Tell that
story.
Yeah,
they basically, I got a text and they were like, hey, hey, you're hot, blah, 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 blah. And I kept saying, oh, no, I'm with my girlfriend. Because I was with my girlfriend at the time. I'm with my girlfriend. I can't do it. And she's like, no, baby, just go to the bathroom. I'm like, damn. Like, you are aggressive. That is rude to my girlfriend. So finally, I was like, okay, I'm ready. So I FaceTimed her. And then she picked up. And I was like, oh, shit. And then they hung up. And I was like, wait, was she real? And I'm like, so now I really want to know where the scam was going. Like, if some hot,
Drake is just going to be like,
ambiguously, racially looking woman is messaging me. So I did it again, and it was the same thing. So I don't know if they just have a 1 second clip, or if it was like they had like an image that like literally just
snaps,
on and
plays.
off. And I was like, I missed it. Do it again.
Dude, one more time.
So finally she was like, sign up for this site. And of course I go sign up. But I actually did do it just to fuck with it because I used to use these prepaid cards.
Yeah.
And instantly, of course, the app's like, hey, we blocked this. This is fraud. I'm like, great. You're right. Kill that. So then she goes, did you do it, baby? I'm like, yeah. She's like, wait, no, did you put your card info in? I'm like, I did. She's like, did you submit it? I'm like, yeah. She's like,
the whole way.
You sure? She's like, no, just do it. I'm like, I did. She's like, what did it say? I'm like, I don't remember. Congratulations or something.
Yeah, now
so
you got
now
titties.
She's confused. She's like, wait, what did it say? And then, it was terrible.
So this is another edition of Scamming Scammers. We really just today wanted to break down all of the nitty gritty main ways that you can get fucked over, get your time lost, get everything, all that sunk cost, and just get that right back to you. Because in the beginning, you don't know what you're looking for. You don't know what looks fake. You don't know what looks phony. So hopefully seeing some of these emails, hearing some of this verbiage, knowing what to watch out for, like some of these clear shit in our cell phones is just ridiculous. These entire like bot group sex chats now from me being a little Tinder asshole. Like probably that's where I got that one from. But when you're listing your business, well, if you guys haven't seen that episode, it's right here, or here. But either way. But right when you're listing your businesses, you're gonna get it's like a fly to the bug zapper or whatever, a bug to light or what is it? They're just all the fucking annoyances.
English isn't my first language.
Come to you.
I'm not good with the idioms.
Yeah, it's just like they're gonna swarm for you. So just watch out, know how to protect yourself. Don't do anything unless like you can actually speak with them, talk to them, feel it out, and don't deal with any of these bullshit checks or we'll send you more money type of thing.
Be
pay
realistic.
the caterer, pay the whatever. It's not
Be realistic. Is that way too much money than your website says you deserve?
I mean, be realistic, but no, shoot for the fucking
No,
stars.
of course.
If they're offering it to you, then be like whatever. But if you're asking for that, fuck it.
What you do is you take the check and then you ask your mom to deposit it for you.
Especially if you have a shitty mom or your ex-boyfriend.